Is it working? Okay, hi guys and welcome to some more Unrest. Just took a nice and relaxing shower right over here in my apartment, and now we're going to continue the game. I'm still recording it continuously, but I'm going to be away for a few days, so I'm going to schedule upload it. So yeah, never mind that. Let's get going. So you are Shyam, a mercenary captain and counselor. Oh, nice. I wanted to play like someone in the high grounds. 40 years old. After the royals were assassinated, both your business and responsibility increased significantly. Of course, you knew this would happen when you aided Vijaya in their demise, just like you knew that the slums would erupt in violence sooner or later. Today is the day you've been readying yourself for since you joined the council. Your company is holding the line between the slums and the rest of Bimra, while they await further orders. Vijay has called a special meeting of the council to discuss what should be done about the riots, if anything. So I guess the plotters are beginning to make the riot so that the army is sent there away from the temple and the council place so that they can do the coup and kill them all. So let's see, combat veteran. Win a few battles, even killed a few people. Alright, that's good to know. City Councilor is in charge to keep the city defended. And company leader, Shyam leads his own mercenary company. So I guess I'm going to play my more ruthless with this guy, more hard and direct and, you know. With others, I try to play more agreeable, gracefully, because that's just how I am, and you know, but now we're going to play with this badass dude and we're going to do it properly. So let's see, oh, J-Dip. Well, slap my hand, burned out my ass, the mercenary captain actually wearing his sword today. I hope you've kept it sharp because your men and mine are going to have a long day ahead of us if you want there to be a Beamra tomorrow. I hope you're not going to use that gaggle of thugs you call your men to keep peace. Still work together, I'll give my heard that mess before we went bad and rotten, but I'll keep another few centuries. Disgusting and disdainful. Peace never crossed my mind. What good is peace to the slum? Best a spear in your eye. We're not going to have a problem out there. Just make sure it doesn't spread past the line. It's my problem. That is what's been all leading to, my friend. We've been looking forward to today for a long time. Today's the day I get some real work done. Alright then. Have some palace cards. Jam, sir. Steadies his spear as he approaches and stands to attention. Nice. Wow, council scribes. Screaming fear that he has surprisingly good handwriting. Okay. So you have Ria. Haven't checked the map and all the other things. Council. So this is where the council is located. Interesting. Already checked the traits and in session. Council called a meeting, which means I need to drop what I'm doing and get to the chambers. Has to keep Birma from collapsing in on itself. Vijay oversees the council and everyone else has a special area they're responsible for. I already know about Ranveer. Counselor overseeing religion. Vijay is the reason he got the job of defending Birma. His plan to kill the royal family involvement is the reason he got the job. Ria used to be an ambassador for the Naga Empire. Lakshmi, the guy we know from the first one. I don't know what happened with the first girl. We still don't know how the stories will tangle up themselves. No, her husband right before he died mysteriously. She's responsible for ferreting out the troublemakers on the farm. The assassin, he only knew his face a few times before he killed the king and the queen. And JD, our partner, and that's pretty much it. And inventory, whoa, so much stuff in our inventory, look at that. Shyam's map, a map of the city, the only part that matters to your job. The defensive life is linked on. Armor, lightweight and flexible, water flask. Already needs a weapon, a sword, a cleaning rag. For every minute you spend using your gear, you spend 2 cleaning it. A gold ring. Looted, obviously. A knife. Contingency plan. A comb. Oh, for the mustache. A hank of bread. You're not hungry. Alright. Medicine. You're getting old, not taking chances out there. And 80 coins. Well, that's wonderful. So, Ranveer, Laksami. Oh, all the big guys around here. And Ria. Let's talk to... She were late as it is. Alright then. Guess we talk right for the... just dance a little bit and then... Please take your seat. I guess this is where my seat is? Yep. And the mercenary captain finalized. Scribe, take note. All the members are in attendance. Dispatching the can. Well, are you waiting for me? Thought this was an emergency. To put it so, just lay it out straight. The slums have erupted in riots with no identifiable pretext. Ranveer's men JD reports that this riot has been sporadic, that they began nearly simultaneously in different parts of the slum and that they seem to have spread. Oh man, this we're going to play with oppositing parts and it's send some boys to clean up. Do we have a plan for containment? We do, gentlemen. Men are equal to the task of keeping the order within the town. Meanwhile, you and your men will stand the defensive line, make sure the riots don't spread into the city proper. Follow that work up. We're entrusting Keep to do what? Help round up all the Naga. I meant in the field giving oversight, otherwise this doesn't work. If that isn't necessary, in addition to being needed on the defense when your men just don't know the slums very well. Frightened soldiers stumbling down blind alleys, jumping at shadows and securing rowdy children. They want capable, experienced peacekeeper who care about the area and knows the local JIT. Be more enough. Your interest in managing chaos in the slums would be what agenda could you have in mind? Yes, thank you, Shyam. I was afraid no one else would bother pointing out the obvious and terrifying conflict of interest. Yeah, Ria intervenes. We're going to let the man who wants to purge the slum of all Naga have free reign over the slum riots. As team, my men will be deployed to the slums or some sort of supervisory capacity. Can agree that a few men sent to monitor his defense slum is a reasonable concern. Ravenir? Defense you mean? Yes. If Shyam wishes to speak with me to arrange such a thing, I will be in my cabinet. Excuse me. Now, I don't know if you people realize it, but the city could go either way tonight. The slums do not matter, no offense to Ravenir or Ria, but they don't. Oh. Right to business, eh? They could burn down tonight and Bimra would remain intact. But we only need one noble family to get killed by a noble wandering task for an entire state to dissolve out of fear and frankly well-deserved contempt. We will only have one chance at this. Can't stand listening to you people any longer. Talk, city defense, feel free to stay, everyone else has their task to accomplish. And they just absolutely vanish instantaneously, wow! They have teleportation things. Should check with the master surgeon. So we're going to war, finally! Let's talk with Lakshmi a little. Needed to deal today. Vijaya should understand that there are crises beyond the slums. Problem in the farmlands. This one woman demanded extra food in the middle of a famine. I said no. She proceeded to sow every kind of addition and disrespect a really worked up peasant is capable of, to which I had only an appropriate response. Killing her prevented one riot, but it just might start another. What? Did she just... No, that can't be true. A messenger might come by a little later on my behalf. I don't have time to wait for him. I believe he'll have some things to request for you. That can't be true. She didn't just... No way. This game has so much replayability value. God, so you should have run away or... I can't believe this. Alright, counselor. Honestly, that could have gone better. We need to talk about what happened there. No, we don't. In fact, I refused. I'm very tired and this city is rapidly approaching crisis. The two of us didn't sacrifice our health and our principle for the city just to watch a pack of beggars tear it apart, did we? You know what you need to do? Go protect Bimra, because right now nobody else can. One actual reason I want to talk to you. The royal spy we turned assassin survived. Is there for you to betray him like that? Where has he been? I don't know where has he been, but he's here in the city now. My spies have confirmed this is bad. Sham, the people of this city have always wanted somebody to blame for problems that were unavoidable, and right now there just might be the potential for a loyalist backlash. We do not want that. We are no good to Bimra if we are dead. I get what you're saying, but so we'll kill him. Vijay, just speak plain to me. I don't need everything justified. Take your point. If you come across the man, do what you have to. Remember, there's more than our lives at stake if things come to a coup. Bimra can't survive another traumatic turnover of leadership. Alrighty then, what's this? Bookshelves. Dietrich tower over you, weighted down by 100 in the time. Since the Regicide, Vijay has moved in an impressive collection. Some titles catch your eye. Well, you can just take them all. And there's another one. A dusty bookshelf. Ah, click it. Just, come on. Carton Files, Hitterland, The Rose Mysterious, The Theories of Chaos, Volume 2. Alright, let's see. So many books. The Lost Family. The people lost become icons of the self. The reason to love are remembered, and the reason to hate fade away. The Scribe and Princess. He was most embarrassed by his humble clothes, his humble trade, his humble birth. That invisibility thing that struck men down and had no name, but the ones travel whispered to themselves had and no cure. Oh, it's about the plague. Herbs and advancement. Fool who would turn base things to gold, and a drop of commoner stuff can reduce vital things to the unliving. Could cause the caravan of Bimras style to disappear. The Naga Empire was suspected naturally, as they were just coming into their own as traders. And so he traveled into another land of different king and queens and ways of life, and he was terrified at many things he saw. Rose mysterious, she had to face the idea that her mother's secrets would be terrible to contemplate, and yet she could not help but pursue them. Not reject chaos. Chaos is another part of the natural part of the world's energy. Using it productively is as important as maintaining harmony with oneself. Interesting, interesting. Right. Took a small break. Now let's go. Wow, so many books around here. God damn. Half-filled bookshelf. So sometimes buggy to get it. The bandits and free orphans and a well-used bookshelf. World around us, journey of a pale man, and the love book. I'm just going to take them all still. I've already started. Why is this still blinking? Weird. Really weird. Bring auspicious sign. Oh god, so many books. I guess I'm just going to go through them and leave you to pause if you want to read them, and read them in my own time, so I don't prolong this gameplay too long. Alright then. So we got pretty much everything except this bookshelf. There seems to be something hidden behind the other volumes. Sheaf of paper is pressed up against the back. It appears to be a draft of peers and pugilism. This one looks bizarre. Oh hell, I'm going to read it. He donned the red mask again. Today he would fight for his fare. Today and every day until his stomach filled or realities emptied. Ooh, interesting. Let's see, we are ready for combat, I think. Are we supposed to go somewhere? There are many places we can go, actually. Oh, not here. Goddamn. The map was a little bit confusing, but let's see. Our sergeant, palace guard. Meeting go well, sir. As my last fist fight fit as well as they could ever go. We've got the borders covered. I have made a survey of who's left on the defensive line. 10 squads reported with enough men to make 7 squads. The rest are looting or quit or just didn't show up today. We also have scouting reports on the slum perimeter interior. Sooner or later we'll have to pull back some of the men to hear your more explicit instructions, sir. Any idea what those will be? Just to do what I'm told, but I'll have to tell them how I want the defense. Marching men into the slums. Talk to the scouts first, get an idea what I'm dealing with. As you say, well, before you send out the men, the council PMS and advocate of Laxmi both wanted to speak with you. They're around here somewhere. We also need to appoint a new sergeant now that Mahi deserted. Meet me by the gates of the camp when you're ready to assemble the men. So, we have a new quest. To war. Master Sergeant says things are bad out there. Also gotta collect men's pay, appoint a new sergeant out of 3 candidates. Then it's time to give orders. So we'll have 3 candidates. There's veteran, potential sergeant, jailer, oh the assassin, disgruntled veteran, disloyal soldier, refugees, payroll master, Laxmi, your troops. Let's see. We're going to check them all out, I think, if we have enough time this episode. Yes, that's a kidney. Weird. Another servant. Mature today, are they? Oh, they're so ironic. Server of the palace. Good day to you, chaps. And I think here are the refugees. Let's see. Look at me, sir. I didn't decide to let these people inside. So apparently somebody let them through. Fancy lions once things started getting out of hand. No need to let people get killed. Wander into your okay, there could be spy killers. Get them out of here. Glad to hear it, sir. I'll have them taken back over the line. Come on, you heard them. Get moving. Yeah, I'm very harsh, I know, but that's what I'm doing this time. Loitering soldier. We went into one of the homes just checking on the perimeter squads and we saw this Naga bastard go for a weapon. You should have seen us, sir. We brought him down with the poles just like in the training. Assume there's a reason for that. They are weapons. Yeah, some of us were thinking, well, sir, we heard where you can sell the liver for a bit of cash to some of the rich folk. One of the most disgusting bit. And then I might get you back. Now I hear you sold a part of it and I'll beat you myself. You'll take a chance, it all went quickly and quietly anyway. Okay then. Let's keep moving. So I'm telling you, I'm paid to kill and I'm getting killed. Paid to fight. What's going on here, sir? Gentlemen? Just talking though, there's no need to. We don't really want to lay down our lives for useless starving street trash, do we? They want to kill each other. What's the point of getting ourselves cut open trying to stop them? In paying a merc who can't take orders. On your own, do what you think, lay down your lives. Now do your job, but don't take any stupid leaves. Orders, but you haven't given me any, and if you really are scared of getting hurt, you'll wait for them and follow them to the world. Useless is a soldier who refuses to fight because he might get hurt. Are you useless? You're finished here. No sir, I'll fight, but on, come on, out with it. Sir, I joined you because Bimra's ripe for an invasion and I thought for sure that one of these days an army was going to come over the hill and be my chance to have. I'm not soldier born, the army wouldn't have me, but I wanted to be some good to the city, is all. I don't mind dying with a spear in my gut, but who wants to get killed by a spade to the skull defending scrabby beggars from other scrabby beggars? Some Zambimra, you wanted to say the city, start here. I think that's not my problem. She falls silent. That's how you do it. And we fix these guys. We have a veteran up here somewhere. We need to look for a new sergeant. The new kid's whining about this is my kind of campaign. No marching, no foraging, no carrying boxes of embers and skeins of water over the rocks and rivers and every other kind of nonsense. The best of all, the other side barely has weapons, and as for starving the enemy out, I'll get a head start on that one. Have it better, I don't even have to leave this courtyard. Well, way I see it, there's not much any of us can do one way or another. The only reason you're in charge is so you get all the blame when things go bad, right? Right, you bastard. Or I'm here to fix everything. It could happen. You want to know what I think about the sergeant candidates, right? Here goes. Sanjay is a real popular guy, kinda reminds me like you, but when people still liked you, he's a good leader, material, maybe a little too good, okay. He's an idealist, you ask me, either that's going to get killed by combat or a lot of his men are going to be. As for Rajesh, I haven't talked to him much, he doesn't talk to anyone much really, but he does a lot of thinking. No doubt about that. Anyway, your call, none of them are perfect, but hey, neither was Mahit when he managed to do alright. You do the best you can with what you've got. Right? You got it. Heck, and I'll stay to get the gear together. Alright, so I guess we have one of these guys, huh? Okay, so we have... Goddamn, move. Need to get out there and get... Tell me why you deserve this position. These men are going to be out there ducking knives, Naga and naughty language. The least they can ask for is an officer they can trust. Ask any of these people who they want to be in command. They know I'm smart, they know I'm loyal, they know I won't get them killed over something silly, and if they could say that about any of the other candidates, I'll tell you to pick one of them. I'm the only soldier these boys actually pull, but hey, it's your call. I'll let you know when I've talked to it. Now, for now, get back to work. Let's check this guy. What the city needs, I promise you, sir. Make me your sergeant, I'll protect the city better than any man could. Strong words, but bold. Get a belt. I want to know one thing from you. What do you think why do you think you should be sergeant? Pensive lie many times, sir. I heard the men talk. They're all very loyal, but as a whole, they lack empathy. They need a commanding soldier, officer who show them the right thing to do, whether they like it or not. I am the man. Got more thinking to do. And Rajesh. Time on a scar right now. I'm the most qualified. Tell me why and I'll make my decision. Partially it's because I'm smarter than any other candidates. That's a pretty subjective claim to make, but whatever. It's because I'm more careful. Mahid wasn't a bad person and the men liked him, but I never once saw him burning himself with a decision for longer than a few seconds. The same goes for my comrades. Can be decisive without being reckless, and that above else is what you need. So... I don't need the cunning man, just promise you'll be loyal. So yeah, I am the guy who's like more thoughtful and doesn't like to take risks. So we have the choice between a guy who can show empathy and is an idealist, a guy who is popular with the soldier, or a guy who is very smart and thoughtful. Tough choice. I'm going to go with this guy. You're my man. Thank you, sir. Point in one more thing to be dealt with. We're gonna collect the man's space. Payroll master. Still want to see what's up around here. have a disgruntled veteran. We might want to just put him back on his feet. There he is. Hey chap, still doing here. You weren't born to run the cities, you're born to take them. Let them fall down around some other bastard's ears. Come on, what's wrong with you? Me again and you'll see what I was born for. Somebody gotta talk this way. You're a counselor now, you're important. Only people mighty enough to talk sense to you are the ones who want you and your boys to throw their lives away keeping this worthless city together for another worthless week. This for them, they're paying us, it's a job like other. Is that the way you all feel? How long you gonna keep taking Bimra's money, Shyam? Until the rats kill everyone? Until the famine does? Until the Naga invasion does? Why don't we get out now and find somewhere else? Or better yet, why don't we take our payment right now or out of Bimra's crowny's fingers? Oh, are we going to get a choice to just get the money and flee with the entire army? Wow. Keep taking their money until it ends right again. Birna, go ahead, try looting this city. I promise you that as weak as the guards are, slum dealers has safer targets. Saying that this city is going to get any better. Even the moon soons aren't gonna bring enough food to feed the sun, not for a long time. So what do you really think is going to happen? Versus the sun will win and will be rewarded. Mirna is an old city, recovery is inevitable. Do your job. Been in some stupid company, but at least God, this guy really wants to talk. Chance of actually winning. So well, could just fire him. Self enough for one day. What I said when the slum rats come out to gnaw the flesh out. You remember something? Alright. Checking my recording real quick. I got prisoner and the assassin. So here they are. A jailer? What the hell that means? It's not sailor and not janitor. Is that a combination? Got two groups of prisoners, sir. Some Naga we found over a pile of dead humans and a couple of slum gangers who beat up the priest. Oh, that just happened. Stand near the defensive line. We'd have to leave men behind to guard them. It'd be better if you could make the decision to execute them or let them go. Forget interrogating on this side right now. You figured out I've got some men behind. They deserve a more carefully considered. I'll look them over. Let's see if they deserve to be executed. Naga, what's up? Either he cannot respond or will not respond. Kill us or don't. Either way, the queen is coming for you. Oh. So, yes, these are the guys. Your days are numbered. He had it coming, really. He had it coming. So nice to see a familiar face, maybe not so much yours. Is that, sir, the men are saying he's the one who cut this coward's throat. Oh god. Have time to. Why did Hayes have to have a get? Sorry himself. Leave us. I'll speak with him myself. Kind of hope I'd never have to see you again, especially since my order she's meant to kill me right after I know. There's a lot about that day I don't understand. Just tell me if you're going to be a problem. I know. And I thought I'd show you courtesy by doing this yours myself. Let's get to the point. I just want to keep him talking. Maybe he has some intel. Right now, and by nobody's estimation, I am one of them. I'm harmless. I've performed enough assassination for one life, and I fully approve of Vijay's being in power, even though he tried to have killed me. So please just let me go so I can get out of the city for good. As a bargain chip against, you can wait in chain. Somehow I knew that was coming. And that's pretty much it. Execute both groups, let them grow, let them both go, let the Naga go, execute the humans, execute the Naga, let the human go. Bother Laksami or Vijay to deal with them. Um. Mm, all right, well, let the others deal with it. I don't want. I said I'll be more ruthless this time, but don't want to get my sword splattered with blood of innocent people. God, I said that like such a compassionate thing. So we're going to take the pay, and then we're all to the front lines, or we could take the pay and just flee the city with our entire army and just let everything crumble to the coup that's going to be organized. And that's a tough one. I'm really going to have to think about this one. I'm going to do it along the way. Alright, let's see. I have a messenger. I thought I saw something popping over here. Huh? Oh, that's me. Never mind. So, what does the messenger? Counselor Jean, my mistress likes me. Speak with you, she requires your assistance on a few matters. If you are willing to cooperate with her, she'll ensure some extra considerations find their way to your men. Given the tight council budget and the raising cost of food could be a bit of a morale boost for them, couldn't it? Write this down to bed and sign it for me. Uh, what's the matter? Well, firstly, now that you've checked with your scouts, you'd like a general on how things are and going into the slum. Um, could be worse. I really do think it's urgent, sir. She looks distressed. Her own peace. Tell her to try more execution. Always does the trick. Okay. After having surveyed the preliminary defensive plan, my mistress would also like to respectfully point out that there is a hole in the defensive wall, protect nearly all of the city from the slums, but they might, if they waited for a break in the patrols, rush the main gate, since there where Mistress Lakshmi brings in the farm's crops from, this is a problem. Borrow one of the discard and put them there. Wish you best of luck. Oh, that's it? Well, fairly easy then. And let's get our pay for our soldiers. Vijay has prepared. He would have brought them to you personally, but he wanted me to double check the coffers before bringing this to your attention. Are you ready to discuss your man's payment? I'm listening. Yes, well, there's no good way to say it. The budget is tight. Trade has suffered badly, and lately nobles have been demanding funds to raise and maintain their own fighting men as defensive measures. To pay your men their usual salary will pay them enough to feed themselves and their families, but that's all I can promise. These are hard times. That's not acceptable. My men are risking their life for the city. Okay, glad to see that now. We may be able to direct some money back to your men, not all of it, but some of it. If you could promise me that the major of your men will be stationed to the defensive line, that way we can assuage some of the nobles' fear. Certainly. As you say, take your time. Voice says my men don't get paid what their own says he needs a promise. I'll put my boy on the defensive line or wages are half what they were. So I guess this is where we make the choice. We either don't get the entire pay and just simply run away, take our chance into another city. This is still going to collapse, fall apart and just everything go to nothingness, or just hold a defensive line against the slums, which are just poor, starving people. Let's see then. Noble, random noble. Here before you, I am a noble, a landowner, a proud father, and a friend of any servant in the sea. I have come to ask you to commit troops to defending the Naga of the slums. Say worry about the defensive line. I am listening. Eyes open. I am selfish to hoard my own safety, so long kept at the expense of others, and far endanger the Naga of the slum. My human and Naga allies in the brotherhood of friendship. Oh, of mind. If ever we are to show that we are humans are caring and merciful will, now is the time to do it. I'm not here for humans, I'm here for Jack who pays me. 2 is to betray him. Is that really more important than doing the right thing, Shyam? If you choose correctly, history will remember you. Not as the man who had an army to intervene and didn't use it, but as the man who set aside his order and chose the higher path, the man who did or the man who did the right thing. Never got another job again because he lost all his men and betrayed his customer. He beggars into the city. Or as what you are, a leader of the men, you are a protector. Shyam, why shouldn't you protect the people who need most? Guard, a boss, or a council, whatever they need. Gather themselves. If it comes to fighting, let them fight. They're strong, tough, and fast. Can see that arguing further with you could be fun. I can only hope that what I said will sink in. Please, Shyam, think of the importance. I have assembled the men on the mouth of the slum as you ordered. Are you ready to set out? Just a moment. Just a moment, because I think I'll have to end this episode right here. So yeah, make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. That cliffhanger. So yeah, bye bye. Sharada. It's just mean tricky in Romanian, or, tricks. Sharada, I make my living